Hi there, just like to welcome you back to the channel. Today we'll be cooking 2 protein meals, and which are low in calorie. And we have got some spinach, 2 breast of chicken fillet, we've got some cauliflower, we've got some black beans, we have onions, tomato, and we have a sweet potato, and we have some wholemeal wraps. And we have some all-purpose seasoning, some salt, and some black pepper. Again, what I'm going to do now, I've diced up all my ingredients, and I'm just going to put some seasoning, some simple seasoning. Today, we're putting a spin on our high-protein meal. So I'm putting some black pepper on here. And then I'm going to use some season oil to season the chicken, because I just want one seasoning, very little salt on it. And I'm going to rub the seasoning in there. So then I'm going to put it on just to saute it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to put a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of the pan. So I'm going to saute it. Then I'm going to put my chicken in, my seasoned chicken. And I've got about just over 10 ounces of chicken in here, low to medium, and I'm cooking it, and the chicken is high in protein and also good for weight loss. As you can see, the chicken is starting to go white and the red is disappearing, so I'm just going to turn the chicken over and then just give it a few more minutes. So you need to cook it for at least 5 minutes. I'm just going to turn them over and let it cook out at least 5 minutes altogether. So then you know that your chicken is cooked, but you can see it's changing colour. So they're cooking, we can have some onions to them just to give it flavour. So our chicken is cooking 5 to 8 minutes. What you need to do is just test the chicken to see if there's any. You can see it's white inside, so that's been cooking there for a while with these onions, and we don't want the onions to burn. So what you're going to do is just arrange them on the plate for you. Keep these onions on there if we can, but you don't want the onions to burn. So we put those on there. A little bit of black pepper. There you are. So the next thing we're going to cook for you is some sweet potato. Look, a bit of oil in the pan, olive oil, and we know that sweet potatoes this is 1 cup of sweet potato, and you know that sweet potatoes are good for you. So you've got carotene and they're low in carbs. 1 cup of sweet potato, and we'll cook these out for 5 minutes. You see what I've done? I've sliced them in 2 so they're quite thin. And while they're cooking, we're just going to put a bit of black pepper on that, and a bit of salt and seasoning and all, just to give it a little bit of flavour. What we're going to do now is turn these sweet potatoes. They've been cooking for about 5 minutes on this side, so we're just going to turn them over to make sure that they are cooked. There you have it, the potatoes are now cooked, so we're going to take them off. There's the sweet potatoes. Next we're going to cook the cauliflower. Just put a bit more olive oil in there for you. And we know that cauliflower is a superfood and it's full of proteins. So We're just going to cook these cauliflowers out. That's 1 cup of cauliflower in there. I'm just going to put a bit of seasoning on it, a bit of black pepper. Bit of salt. And a bit of all-purpose seasoning today. That's just what we're doing today. Using all-purpose seasoning, black pepper and salt. Because we are cooking a high-protein meal today. And the fire is turned down, so we're going to let that cook out for at least 5 minutes. I'm just going to add a little bit of onions to the cauliflower just to give it a bit of flavour. The red onions are very good for you also, for your body, so we're using these red onions today. And cauliflower is full of high protein. These cauliflowers have been cooking for over 5 minutes and they're well done, so we're just going to put it into a plate for you. Remember we said today we're cooking a protein, low calorie meal for you today. There you go, cauliflower. The final thing we're going to put in today is some black beans. And black beans are good for weight loss and also good for the digestive system. I'm just going to add some onions to those. We'll just cook through for a little bit. We just add some onions to them, seasoning. Just a little bit of seasoning oil again, with all the seasoning we're using today. A bit of salt. And some black pepper. Cook about 3-4 minutes. There you are, the black beans have been done with the onions on it. So what we're going to do now is put it on the side on the plate. There you go. There you have it, a high protein meal. Chicken breast, which is good for weight loss and good for protein. Cauliflower is superfood, which is also good for protein. As I said before, sweet potato, good for carotene, that's carotene, and also good for low carbs. Then we have the black beans, which is good for weight loss and good for digestive system. So thank you for watching today, and I'd like you to subscribe to the channel. This is what your high protein meal looks like when it's finished, and it tastes lovely.